abuse, a lot of public intoxication. At work I deal with a lot of theft, drug diversion.
People in Alston around me have been getting mugged and jumped.
Drugs, guns, robberies, anything. The area that I live in, it's hard struggle to adapt.
I'm aware that there's a lot of rampant drug use among teens and adults alike.
The crimes that occur in my town are pretty small, mostly petty theft and illegal drug use, such as underage drinking and the use of marijuana.
Pretty much just petty stuff, but there was one incident where kids were firing off guns in the park.
In my town, crime consists of mugging, stealing, breaking and entering, and a lot of littering.
In my town, there is mostly petty crime, drunk driving and underage drinking being the greatest offenses. There was a body found off the highway about 8 years ago, and there was a recent string of burglaries, but other than that, nothing much.
I live on Beacon Street, so people break into cars pretty much all the time, which is pretty terrible.
And to me, crime can be prevented by a couple simple means, such as upping the training and cash flow to the police departments, or peace officers even, getting more of them around.
If we increase police patrolling or install some sort of emergency light system, then maybe we can prevent that.
The best prevention against crime would be education. I think if we take today's youth and we educate them at an early age, and just teach them the difficulties of life when you abuse substances and how crimes affect other people. There should also be more education geared towards, the results of your actions and how they can affect you and your family.
I mean, any kind of after-school programs that are fun. I mean, besides sports, because kids don't always have the careers to play sports. Maybe some town league sports, maybe throwing a couple sports facilities down there, rock climbing walls, things that kids could have fun. Paintball, a paintball course, something that kids can get their aggression out, as opposed to, just getting together with their buddies every weekend and doing drugs.
In order to prevent crimes, I think it's important to educate the public, especially the youth. I think that a lot of crimes could be prevented if you were to really focus on making programs and things such as high school to really educate students about the importance of laws.
I think you got to give the cops better tools, better laws, keep the guns out of the hands of anybody who shouldn't have them.
I think the best way to prevent crime is to educate the public, report suspicious activity, and support law enforcement efforts in the community.
Maybe surveillance cameras might be a good idea, with people watching it, or patrol cars.
To be honest, I don't think that there could be anything to prevent these things from happening. I believe that you stay off the way from the streets. It happens every day. You can't really stop it. There's drugs happening.